Good thoughts from Vision's daily devotion, The Word for Today.
In Genesis 25 verse 5, we read, Abraham gave all he had unto Isaac. The word for today is about leading your children to Christ. Now, Abraham gave Isaac two things, his material assets and a godly example. What could he not give him? A personal experience with God. Your children must experience God for themselves. Isaac's God encounter happened when crisis hit in his life. We read about that in Genesis chapter 26, his verses 24 and 25. And the Lord appeared to him the same night and said, I am the Lord of your father Abraham. Do not fear, for I am with you. I will bless you and multiply your descendants for my servant Abraham's sake. So he built an altar there and called on the name of the Lord. American pastor and author Charlie Shedd told the story of a little boy in school who was asked to write an essay on the topic, How was I born? When he asked his mother, she replied, The stork brought you. When he asked his mother how she was born, she replied, The stork brought me too. Hoping his grandmother would help him, he asked her how she was born, and she replied, It runs in the family, the stork brought me too. So he began his essay with these words, There hasn't been a normal birth in this family for 3 generations. Seriously, your children must be born again in order to be part of God's redeemed family. And you should endeavour to lead them to Christ when they're young and their thinking can be moulded. But if your children are older, it's not too late. Consider Jeremiah 31 verses 16 and 17. This is what the Lord says, Restrain your voice from weeping and your eyes from tears, for your work will be rewarded, declares the Lord, and they will return from the land of the enemy. There is hope for your future, declares the Lord, and your children will return to their territory. Leading your children to Christ. That's Vision's Word for Today.
The Word for Today, Australia's most widely read daily devotion. Read it, share it or subscribe. Free at vision.org.au or in the Vision app. Just another way Vision is helping you look to God daily.